Today's review is on the McFarlane Toys Five Nights at Freddy's set, Prize Corner. This set is number 12691, it contains 104 pieces, and it retails for about $13 in the United States. There's a link in the description where you can order this set online. It will be officially released on June 15th, though many people have already found it in stores around the country. Many thanks to McFarlane Toys for sending me this set for free to review. McFarlane Toys is currently hosting a giveaway for some of the sets from Wave 3 of their Five Nights at Freddy's construction line. You can go to a link in the description to enter the contest between now and June 12th, 2017. Oh my gosh, it's the puppet. The puppet might be my favorite character from all of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's super creepy, but I just love the iconic design of it with the black and white stripes, the buttons, the purple tears, which sounds like the name of a song. The puppet is just a really cool character, and I think McFarlane Toys has done a great job bringing it to life in plastic minifigure form. The arms are slightly different molds for the left and right arm. The striping on them is nice. The buttons on the torso bib are really nice. The face is a really phenomenal thing. I'm going to rotate this around. The back doesn't really have anything going on that's super exciting, just some stripes. This head is all one piece here, so unlike the previous characters, which have had 3-piece heads with the neck, lower jaw, and upper head piece. And you can push the puppet's head further down in, but I think it looks better pulled most of the way out because the puppet has a really noticeable neck. So that's an advantage here of the neck that you can do that. The legs are all built out of 1x1 plates alternating in white and black that then connect to the top half of legs. And here's where we're going to have to talk about clutch power. So clutch power is the term that the LEGO group uses for how well 2 pieces stick together. It's a great term when talking about construction bricks, whether they're LEGO or, in this case, McFarlane. So if you take pieces apart, put them together a lot, you kind of know what a normal clutch power feel is for a Lego brick versus other kinds. So here's something that comes an issue is the clutch power between the top brick and the bottom of this leg is not always great. So that clutch is pretty good. This clutch is terrible though. Watch this. So I'm gonna put this in and like, now that, it's hard to show on video exactly how weak the clutch is. It's definitely something you can feel as you're putting it in. Again, this is something that I've refined over the years, my finger's ability to feel clutch. And it varies between the different white plates that are included in the set. Some of them have a little better clutch than others. In fact, one of the bonus ones I had left over, I think, had the best clutch of all in this situation. Oh yeah, that's a really nice clutch. So when we were putting this together, actually, we kept having the legs fall off of the puppet a little bit because the clutch was not really great. This clutch is phenomenal though. And it's interesting that there's so much variance in how these pieces connect. The LEGO group has a really strict tolerances in their factories for the, different sizes of like the circle, the stud as it's called, or the anti-stud, the bottom of a brick or piece. And, this McFarlane figure definitely feels like it has loose clutch, and I don't know if that's a problem of the upper leg. It could be an upper leg problem because we've seen the lower legs fall off of the figures a lot, but definitely the plate to leg connection feels even weaker than those leg to leg connections that we've seen in the past. So that's an issue. I just wanted to point out weak clutch in that situation, which makes it harder to play with because the legs do tend to fall off. It looks phenomenal, the puppet, when it's built and standing on a shelf or something, but for playing, that clutch power really does come into play. Pun not intended there, but appreciated. So I did want to point that out. So play around with the different plates in the set to see if you can find one that has better clutch for the puppet. There you go. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the puppet with a couple other characters from the McFarlane Five Nights at Freddy's line. Toy Bonnie, who used to be my favorite McFarlane Toys animatronic until the puppet came along. Hoo-hoo! That's okay! I can be your second favorite! Golden Freddy, who's a little bit shorter, and Nightmare Balloon Boy, who's short. So just showing that the puppet is a little bit taller than even the top of Toy Bonnie's ears, definitely making the puppet the tallest of the characters. And here's a side-by-side comparison of the official puppet with my Lego puppets that I built. So this is my double fig puppet, about the same size. As I've pointed out before, my double fig scale ended up being exactly the size of all the McFarlane characters. And then my action fig size, which is super big. But yeah, definitely you can see the double fig comparison. Theirs looks a lot better than mine did with those pieces. The action fig one holds up pretty well though, so still proud of how that turned out. It's one of my favorite builds I've ever done. Yay, puppet. The other fun, unique kind of characters that are in this set are the plushes. So these aren't really characters, but they are unique little builds that people really like. So this one comes with the Freddy plush, the Bonnie plush, and the Chica plush. The Freddy plush we got before in the bed set with Nightmare, but Bonnie and Chica are new and currently exclusive to this set. The Freddy plush is actually interesting, and that's like the only thing that's like a character in the McFarlane Toys Five Nights at Freddy's sets that has appeared in 2 sets now, because pretty much every character is exclusive to the set. So Freddy plush, meet your twin. Some of you might remember from my review of the bed that I got one that didn't have good printing, but they gave me a replacement part, which was very nice of them. So yeah, and then there's also the Foxy plush, which came in the closet, so that doesn't come in this set, but now you can have a full set of plushes. Flip them around. These are really great custom sculpts here. Just the detail that they've put in, again, to the hairs and the ears on the head. They all look super cute. This is the cute side of Five Nights at Freddy, the plushes. It gets pretty creepy in the rest of the game, but the plushes are nice. Let's just have a fun story about plushes. Hey guys, we're the plushes and we're gonna entertain you on your birthday. And it'll be totally safe and nothing scary. Haha, that's right. Who wants to eat? Or party? Or whatever? Yeah, we're cute. Sunshine and rainbows and stuff like that. That's what Five Nights at Freddy's is all about. Can I be in your cute show? No, you're too creepy. We're doing a cute reboot. But I want to be in your show. And here's a look at the Prize Corner build itself. Pretty straightforward in terms of representing that part of the game. I think they did a good job with that. As always, the actual build itself is pretty straightforward, just a whole bunch of walls. But some nice touches. The stickers are great representations of what's there in the game. The shelf works pretty well. There's this nice gift box that the puppet can pop out of, and since it does have different sized legs, you could actually kind of build it growing out of there, which would be cool. One thing about this prize box though is it's really hard to actually like work it to open or close. I'm not sure how much it was supposed to versus just be open or closed, but the whatchamacallit, the clips don't really rotate around the bar very well, just because of like how the clip hits this piece, and then also that it's kind of on the edge there. So that's kind of a missed opportunity in terms of this opening really well. Yeah, like it does go open or closed, but I haven't been able to get it by actually bending, just by kind of taking it. It opens well, but closing then is problematic. So see, open, nice and smooth, boop-a-da-boop. But if you open it all the way, then it kind of clicks in, and then closing it is very hard to get past that click without pulling the whole thing off. So I don't know if it's intentional that it has that click snap at the end. It's kind of half analog, half digital in terms of its hinginess. This could be kind of another area where you'd look at the clutch power and the tolerance of the clip in terms of how it was manufactured. But anyway, you can put the puppet inside, and he can be all creepy, or it. I'm not sure if the puppet has a official gender. And only thing is that if you try to take the puppet out, you're often going to leave pieces of legs behind. That one was pretty smooth, actually. But I've gotten some of the bottom of the puppet's feet stuck inside that box a couple times. Here's a close-up of the wall so you can check out the stickers and the great accurate detail from the game that they have. Only pet peeve here is that the slice of pizza doesn't fit inside the pizza. What pizza is that slice from? And down there you've got a nice poster of the toy animatronics on the stage. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Combining this with the other Five Nights at Freddy's 2 sets that we've opened so far, from the last wave we've got the left and right air vents, depending on which you think is which. And those line up pretty well in terms of the stripe and the back wall. These end up just being one plate taller. You've also got the office door that we opened up with Shadow Bonnie, which is much taller than everything in here, probably to accommodate the this big picture they did there. So that's a little out of scale with the other things. Again, these don't really combine as play sets to begin with, but if you're just trying to build something, the puppet falls over. That sentence made sense. Overall, I really like the puppet figure in this set. Even with the legs falling off, I think the puppet looks great, and for the way I'm going to be using it, the legs are not a huge issue. I think the Prize Corner also does a good job of representing that part from the game, so great if you're really trying to get that representation. The play features are a little lacking, with the box having some issues opening and closing, and the puppet's legs falling off, but the plushes look great. So like, this is a great model kit, even if it isn't the best play set. Thanks for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to Brick 101, and click on this button here to watch more of my Five Nights at Freddy's videos.